All right, so go ahead now. All right, Shalom Akim. All right,
Shalom.
all right. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Bahashem, Yahweh
Yahweh Shai.
Shah.
All right, double honor to the apostle and elder great millstone rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. All right, this is GMS Dallas. This is Yara Allah, and I have the brother with me.
Kalab.
All right, so we just wanted to do a quick lesson through the spirit, power, might of Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai. So the title of this is going to be uh, to prophesy is not something along the lines of prophesying is not a cheap parlor trick. Okay, to prophesy is not a magic trick. It's not a type of parlor trick. It's not something mystical that these prosperity preachers and these other people in the world try to portray it as to be. You know, to prophesy is
Come.
means to before, beside, say. So you say before. So that's what it all means to
That's right.
prophesy. You foretell in the future, what through the spirit, power, and might of the heavenly Father, man. And how do you do that? It's nothing out of your vain heart. It's nothing out of what you feel, what you want to do for your own personal gain. All right, to woo people. It's simply just breaking down the scriptures the correct way. What the Most High put the Spirit on this man to write down and to break it down right for these times. Okay, because bad times are coming to America. All right, America's going to be destroyed. Okay, all these things are going to happen. They're
That's right.
prophesied in the scriptures, man. And that's what it means to prophesy, to go through the words of the scriptures and put the pieces together and break it down the correct
Come
way.
like you.
That's all it is, you know. So we're going to start with Jeremiah. If you have any, like, if you want to add anything, brother, or you have
Come.
any precepts, hey, let it rain.
Come, I got you.
Let's start
Jeremiah
with
28
Jeremiah
and 8.
28 and 8.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against. Come,
The prophets,
this is Jeremiah
Slock,
28
start
and
that
8.
one more time for me.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Right, so the prophets that have been before Jeremiah, because he's a man of the Lord. Okay, he wrote a whole book. All right, so the prophets that came before him and before the old, they prophesied
Come,
against many countries.
and
Go ahead.
against great kingdoms of war, evil,
Hmm.
and of
Go ahead.
pestilence.
Right, and so we're coming in the same stead, man. The spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, as Corinthians say. So what are you doing when you're prophesying? You're prophesying against many countries, against great kingdoms
Come,
of war, of evil, and of pestilence, man. All right, so that's what it means to prophesy. Okay, because when you because like I said, these prosperity preachers, they come out nothing out of their own gain and
come
prophesy
to
what? They prophesy smooth things, man. All right, they're prophesying for their own personal gain, out of their own vain opinions and their own vain hearts. Okay, but the men of the Lord are going to prophesy against many countries, against great kings, all these calamities that are coming. Why? Because what
come.
America is not the Lord's kingdom. All right, this place ain't with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, so this is a place that needs to be prophesied against. But what do you have in these churches and even in Israel? All right, people prophesying of vain hearts and their vain deceit, man. All right, you have these preachers that are prophesying madness, man. I remember one little story when I was in the world in the church. A guy that he was supposed to be a prophet, a young guy, he came to my cousin's church, which was the pastor. He prophesied him in front of everybody, but he prophesied that, okay, I see you have a weight problem. I foresee you're dealing with
Right.
something, struggling with your weight, and it's going to get better. But it was like, but my cousin has a big
Come.
ass stomach, so
Yeah,
it's
that's what they
obvious
do,
that
man.
he
They
has a weight
prophesy about
problem.
what
You
they
know what
see.
I'm saying?
Like they said, the prosperity gospel telling you how you gonna prosper in America. But when they said that the scriptures tell you that to prophesy against that, they trying to prophesy for building up in His kingdom, and that's not what we're supposed to do.
Hmm. That's right. You're
Come,
supposed to prophesy downfall. Why? Because this place is not with you. How about Shemal Shai? So you go through the scriptures and you bring out what the scriptures say, man. To understand on that, everyone else brings out what's in their heart, man. Okay, so like I said, some type of little parlor trick or some
right?
magic trick, man, to where they sitting in the corner and it's something mystical, man. All right, there is something special about the spirit of Yahweh about Shemal Shai when it's dealing with you, and it allows you to have the
Come,
understanding to go through and break down the scriptures the right way. Okay, so there is something
that's
special
right.
in
Huh?
that, but like how they
Okay,
do it
verse
is
9.
totally off.
The prophets
Go
which
ahead. You saying, bro?
prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known.
Right, then shall the prophet be known, man. When the things have happened and then they come to fruition, that's when you know the
Con,
prophet was known, man. And that's how you know who the prophets are, man. Why? Because the things that the apostles of Great Millstone, the elders of Great Millstone have been saying through the scriptures have been coming to pass on down to the younger men. All right, as far as all the different things that are prophesied in the scriptures, that light that's being shined on through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, those things are coming to pass, man. It's letting you know who the real men are, you know, because the Most High is only dealing with a certain number of people. He's
con.
not dealing with everybody. All right, grab Amos 3:7 for me, Doc.
One second, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man. Because like I said, the Most High reveals
Con,
the secrets of His prophets, man. So there's a certain understanding that you have when you're prophesying, man. But like I said, you prophesy according to the Word. You
that's
break
right.
down the scriptures and what the
Con, this is
prophecy is talking
Amos
about, and not everybody can
chapter 3,
see
verse
that.
7.
Okay, go ahead.
Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets.
You reveal the secret unto the servants of prophets and slock it, bro. Actually, I want to get that
Con,
next. Let's just get Isaiah 29 first. Isaiah
Isaiah
29 and 9,
29 and 9, okay.
and then that will lead
This
up
is
to Amos
Isaiah
3:7.
29 and 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry.
Hmm?
They that are drunken, but not with wine, they stagger, but not with strong drink.
Right, these false prophets are walking around. They're drunk with wine.
Con,
Or they're drunk, but not with wine, and they're staggered, but not with strong drink, man.
that's right.
All right, they're drunk off the excess and philosophies of the world, and not dealing in the spirit. Okay, so they're drunk off of what the world says a prophet is, and how to prophesy. You
Man,
know what the Baptist Church, Methodist Church, Roman Catholic Church. Okay, so they're drunk off of those
Con, it
ways.
said on verse
Okay, and
10,
how they say to prophesy.
for the Lord
Okay,
had
go ahead.
poured out unto you the spirit of deep sleep, Con, and hath closed
Right,
your
he poured out a
eyes.
spirit of deep sleep
The
upon us. Go
prophets
ahead.
and your rulers, the seers, have he covered. That's right.
Right, the prophets and the rulers and seers have the Most High have blinded spiritually, man. Their spiritual eyes is blinded to the understanding of how to prophesy
Come, verse
and
11.
what the prophecies are talking
And the
about.
vision of all is
Okay,
before
go
unto
ahead.
you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying,
Hmm.
read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed.
Right, and that's a lot of these guys in the world,
Come,
man. You try to ask them a question, and they're talking about that particular prophecy is sealed.
it's been
No,
revealed.
man, we in a time where the end, man, to where everything, the prophecies are speaking, and the understanding is being opened up. You know. And so, but
Come,
they'll make up a lie and say it's sealed, but then they'll go prophesy on some other type of madness, man. You know, you got your Peter Popoffs, and all that type of
yeah.
stuff. These false healers, like that movie Leap of Faith back in the '90s. You know, with Steve Martin. You know, those type of guys that use
Come,
gimmicks and stuff to just to 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 trick the
come.
people. You know,
It
for their
said,
own personal gain. But they read that part one
let
more
me read
time,
verse
bro.
11 the whole. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 11. And the vision of all is
Okay.
become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which which men deliver to
All right, and this is
one
the
that
vision
is
that's given to
learned,
these false
saying,
prophets. Go ahead.
read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. That's right.
Right, and he can't, and they can't understand it, man. They can't get it. Why? Because it's sealed unto them. Because the Most High is not dealing with them. You know, he hasn't opened up the understanding on how to prophesy. So now he's left them on to their own ruin, to where they're just in the dark doing whatever comes in their wicked imagination,
And
man.
the book is delivered
Okay,
to
go
him
ahead.
that is not
Then I'm gonna have you
learned,
read
saying,
down to verse 13.
read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. Brother.
All right, and they're not learned, man. They do all this. They go to seminary school. They go to theologian school. They got all these BS credentials and all these BS papers and letters. Okay,
That's
and
right.
it doesn't
Verse
amount to a hill of
13.
beans, man.
Wherefore the Lord
The Most
said,
High is not dealing with
for
it.
as much as
Okay,
this people
go
draw near
ahead.
to me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their hearts far from me.
Mm-hmm. Right, so they draw close to the Most High's mouth. They saying that the Lord blessed me with this, the Lord gave me this type of vision. Okay,
Right.
they're saying they're putting
Christ.
the Most High's name in their mouth, which they don't even get that right. They say God and Jesus, which
Yeah, all
which
that.
the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and the Lord
Jehovah.
Yahweh Shah, yeah, Christ,
Yeah.
Christ Jesus, all that madness, Yeshua, okay, all type of madness. Hey, but they have
That's right.
that. They give a lot of lip service, but their heart, which is that Hebrew word is love, that means mind, their mind is far from them. Okay, and so that's why they have a deep sleep. Why? Because
That's
they
right.
give lip service, man. They're not in sincerity and
Come, brother.
truth for the
Come.
Heavenly Father and the Son. Okay, and so that's why he's poor, and that's why he's got that deep sleep
Come.
on him, man. Okay, I believe you say you had
This is Amos chapter 3,
actually now go
verse
to Amos
7.
3:7.
Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right. So we read Isaiah 29, how it said that they can't read it because it's sealed. Okay, it's only sealed to a certain amount of people on the planet Earth. Right? But the Most High ain't gonna do nothing, but he gonna
That's right,
reveal the
brother.
secret unto his servants and prophets where they can read the scriptures, go through them, and break down the prophecies, man. I'm going to the time that we're in right now. But everyone else can't see it. They can't see that America's Babylon in the Bible. Okay, they
That's right.
can't see that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the true Israelites according to the prophecies. All right. What does
That's
Revelation
right, Akia.
19 tell you? Or 19 and 10 tell you? The spirit of Yahweh, the testimony of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy. All right. So what do? You actually go through the prophecies, man. And that's
Come,
how you
brother.
prophesy. You break down those prophecies and what is actually talked about in the scriptures
Yeah.
versus coming out of your heart.
Yeah, I got a precept in Ezekiel.
Okay.
This is Ezekiel
So
chapter
I believe you
13.
said you had
I'm going to start at verse 1.
Ezekiel or one of
And the
those.
Lord, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord.
It's like read it one more time. My battery's going low on
Ezekiel
the
chapter
laptop. Read it
13.
one more time and break
I'm
it
going to
down
start at
real
verse
quick, and
1.
I'm gonna go get my charger.
And the word
I'll be right back.
of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the words of the Lord. See, that's what they want to do. They prophesy out of their own hearts. So the Lord was telling us to prophesy against them. You know what I'm saying? Because we, like he was going into, you got prophets, false prophets that prophesy of prosperity and how to make it in this kingdom. And the Lord told us to prophesy against, you know what I'm saying, the prophets of Israel that do that, you know. Verse 3, thus said the Lord Yahweh, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. So that's what they do, man. They follow their own spirit. They follow their own, like they said, like their own vain philosophy. You know what I'm saying? But they haven't seen anything. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, like the brother brought out Amos 3:7, the Lord has served the prophets. But these are false prophets that haven't seen anything. They haven't known. They don't know the secrets of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. That's that deep sleep.
Right. They don't get it, man. Why? Because the Most High gave them up to a strong delusion, man. Back to their own heart's lust. So he's not
Ezekiel
dealing with. So now
chapter
what they
13,
do is
verse
there's
3.
destruction on them.
Thus saith the
Starting
Lord
Proverbs a little bit
Yahweh,
of that. If you could read
woe
that
unto the
verse 3
foolish
again, too.
prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. That's
Woe
right,
unto them, man. That fall, and that's destruction, man. They haven't seen anything, man. They haven't seen
They
anything to
take
help our
form.
people. Okay, they don't see anything for the betterment of the nation. Okay, they see something for their own gain. Okay, Yeah, to take followers onto them, to bring more money into them, to
Oh, come
venture
on.
off to other businesses. And so that means they're going to get destruction for them, man. Why?
No, that
Because
was
they're
in
not gathering the
Ezekiel.
Lord's flock. They're not preparing the people. Okay. All right. So did you have any more on that in Ezekiel?
Oh yeah. Come.
Okay. Actually,
Ezekiel chapter 13,
actually go to
verse
verse. Is
4.
that verse
O
4 where it says
Israel,
the foxes
thy
are like they're
prophets
like the foxes
are
in the
like
desert?
the foxes in the desert. Con, I,
They're like foxes in the desert, man. A fox is real sly and
exactly.
slick. It's conniving. Okay. That's the
Man,
prophets of that's the prophets in the world, man. Those
Bishop
so-called
T.D.
Negroes,
Jakes.
Latinos, Native Americans, man. Also, you got your Joel Osteens out there. All those guys, man. Like I said, Peter Popoffs. I can't remember that one guy
Con.
that used to be back in the 90s that had
Yeah,
that
verse
mega
5.
church.
Ye
He
have
got
not
hella
gone
exposed,
into
you
the
know. But you got all
gaps,
these false
neither
prophets. They're
made
like
up
foxes in the
the
desert,
hedge
man.
for the house of
Go
Israel
ahead.
to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. Ooh. Woo-hoo.
Right, and they haven't gone to the gaps, man. They haven't gone to fill up the gaps and the
Man,
hedges.
con.
You know, they haven't gone to fill because the scriptures in jail and Lamentations say that our wounds are like a breach. We have breaches. When there's a breach,
That's
we
right,
don't
I
have no
feel.
hedge of protection right now. So they haven't gone to fill those gaps and build that hedge of protection, which that hedge of protection is the truth, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, they haven't done that, man. They not out there telling people that they're Israelites, telling that America's gonna be destroyed, telling them, giving the real gospel, the real good news that the so-called white
That's
man's
right.
going to slavery and that they're gonna be destroyed and we're gonna be the rulers
That's
of the
right,
next
brother.
world to come. They're not telling them that. They're telling them to be comfortable here in America. All right, they're telling them they're prophesying saying that you're gonna get that house. They're prophesying saying, yeah, you're gonna get that good job. Just keep giving your
That's right,
money to
huh?
me. You're gonna get that good job, you know? That's what they're telling them, and that's opening up a bigger gap and a bigger breach,
Con.
and bringing down that hedge to where they fatten them up for the slaughter, and they're not gonna have any idea when the
That's what
troops
it
start
is. Like you
rolling
said,
in with
it's
martial
they
law.
sly with it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
gonna
They
they gonna make them
they
take that chip, so
like
they
I'm
pretty
gonna
much
say
set them
prophesy,
up
but
for a complete
they tell
fall, you
them
know.
these false things. Like you said, it's just to really to woo them over. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, to give them money, man. It's there's no salvation in prosperity preaching. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's none. They just tell you how to live prosperity here in America and die. That's it. There's no promise of the Lord or nothing. It's just how to live right, how to live fit for Lucas' sake on this side and die. That's it.
Yep. That.
Come on, brother. Yeah, it's a little more, just a little
Yeah,
more.
man, and because of that,
They
they got
have
a lot of
seen
golden
vanity
hands, man.
and lying
They got a lot of
divination,
golden hands.
saying,
Is there any more
"The
to that?
Lord said," and the Lord have
Okay.
son,
Right.
ain't nothing.
They seen vanity. Yeah, they seen vanity and lying
Man,
divinations, man. Vanity means empty. Yeah, yeah, it been empty
the Lord
divinations,
said, yeah,
man.
the
Like
Lord
they
said this.
talking, they
Like
have
you
dreams
got
and
Jake to do that
they be
today.
giving everyone
Lord, to come to
stories
you.
in
The Lord told
church
me
and
to
these
tell you
BS
this.
dreams they talking about,
Like,
man.
come on,
And then
don't do
try to
that,
put on the
man.
Lord said that the Lord gave them.
Yeah. God,
Yeah, yeah, no, man. No, the Lord didn't tell you to say
yeah,
that, man. That was a demon that
that's a
told you to
perfect
say that,
balance.
man. That was Satan that said that, man. Now, ultimately,
That's right,
the
huh?
delusion came from Yahweh Shem
God.
Yahushua because
And the
he
Lord
used on
have
the
not
right hand
sent
and on
them.
the left hand side. But he used a
And they have
demon.
made,
He used a demon to come to be a lying spirit unto you, man.
yeah,
You know? Go ahead.
wow, wow, boy.
hmm they weren't sent.
God.
They weren't sent on
And
the
they
right
have
hand
made
side.
others to hope
They weren't
that they
sent
will confirm the
to
word.
become a prophet. They were sent to be a demon.
Oh, okay. So
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read verse 6. Oh well, this is Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 6. They have seen vanity and lying
Oh man, read that
divination,
one more time.
saying, the Lord said, and the Lord have not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy.
They made others to hope, man. They're giving everyone else false hope, man.
Man,
They bringing everybody else into that BS to confirm that madness, man. Then they got everybody talking, don't talk about my pastor. He this and he that, And they got him on such a high pedestal, man. They giving him all type of money, man, for all them lies. Okay, they now paying them lies, man. Now
Bro.
they love the smooth things. All right, they love to have it so, you know, like when you read Jeremiah the 5th chapter. When my people
Just
found me,
on two more verses.
and so that
This is on
now they
verse
love to
7.
have it so.
Have ye not
Now
seen
they
a
paying them
vain
to lie
vision?
to him, you know.
And have ye not spoken a lying divination? Whereas ye say, go ahead.
Okay.
Have ye not seen a vain vision?
Mm-hmm.
And have ye not spoken a lying divination?
Right. I was sorry, read that part one more time.
Whereas ye say, the Lord said, albeit I have not spoken.
Right, and that's what they're doing. They see vain vision. They're speaking lying divination.
Yeah. Verse 8. Oh, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I be the most. I said, I ain't tell you to say that. You know. Yeah. He's speaking to his man. Said, I didn't put that in your mouth for you,
Bro.
man. Okay, like I said, that's a part of their
Verse
own
8.
deep
Therefore,
sleep.
thus saith the Lord
Okay, they're
Yahweh,
staggering around
because
drunk
ye have
off
spoken
Babylon
vanity
juice, and
and
they're just
seen
all over the
lies,
place, man.
therefore, behold, I am against you, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Right. Because they are speaking lies, they're scattering the flock. Okay, because they're prophesying of smooth things. Okay, supposing that gain is godliness and all this type of matters that are contrary to the truth of the scriptures. Okay, the actual truth. The Most High is justified, man.
It is getting good.
And he's going
verse 9.
to put them to death ultimately.
And my hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity. The prophet.
Oh man, his hands going to be upon the prophets that see vanity, man. So the Most High is going to end up touching them in that day. And how is he going to do that? He's going to do that through what? Some of the congregation is going to put him to death. Okay.
Brother.
Zechariah prophesied that some of the prophets' parents are going to put him to death. Why? Because they spoke lies. Okay, so that's a heavy prophecy and a heavy judgment, man. Also, Esau's going to put their hands on them with concentration camps.
And my hand shall be upon you.
Nuclear destruction.
My hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity and
you know,
and that divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people, neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel.
Mm-hmm. And they're not going to be. Right, so they're going to be blotted out, man. They're not going to be written in the book of life ultimately. All right, they're going to be put to death on this side, and they're going to have to come back through the loins of the elect. Okay, with shame and contempt, man. Because why? Because they led the flock astray. Okay, they destroyed the flock of the Lord, man. So grab I know you mentioned Jeremiah 23. Grab Jeremiah 23 and 1 up.
Jeremiah 21. Jeremiah 23 and 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, said the Lord. Okay.
Right. So
that's
destruction unto the pastors that scatter the sheep, man. Why? Because they're scattering. They're not gathering. They're not gathering with the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They're scattering.
Verse 2.
Because why?
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of Israel,
they got them all over the place
against the pastors that feed my people. Man.
You know,
ye have scattered my flock and have driven them away, and have not visited them. Come on, brother.
Yeah, scattered the flock and driven. Right, yeah, scattered the flock and driven away, and then visit them, man. All right, you ain't sending these people comfort. Okay. They're not giving them the real comfort of the scriptures.
Exactly.
Okay? They healed their was that in the Lamentation said they healed them, but just a little bit. You know, they haven't visited them and really gave them the real comfort as to telling them why they're in the condition that they're in. Okay, they're not telling them why they're catching hell, why their kids getting shot down, why people getting shot down the street.
I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith Yahweh.
They're not visited them like they're supposed to, man, according to the truth. Okay, go ahead. Right, he's gonna visit them upon the evil
This
of
is
their doings, man.
verse
Okay, yeah,
31.
destruction. He's gonna destroy them,
Behold,
man.
I am against the
Okay,
prophets, said the
jump down
Lord,
to
that
verses
use their
31 and
tongues
32.
and say, He said. Verse 32. Behold, I am against them that prophesy false dreams,
Right, there you go
said the
again.
Lord, and do
Put
tell
that on
them
Yahweh
and
Shem
cause
Shah.
my people
Okay, he's
to err
against them
by their
for saying that.
lies.
Go ahead.
Yeah, boy.
Right, so
And
he's
said,
against them
Behold, I
that
am
prophesy
against
about
them
false dreams,
that
like we mentioned
prophesy
earlier. How
false
them people
dreams,
come up to you say they had a dream
said
about
the
this,
Lord,
had a dream
and
about
do
that.
tell them
Okay,
and cause my
Slock,
people
read that
to
part
err
one more
by
time
their
for me
lies.
about the dreams. Mm-hmm.
Man,
Right, and they causing people to err by their lives, man. Now our people in a worse state than ever, man. Going to church and believing all these other doctrines, man.
right,
All these
for
other
real.
religious beliefs. Now they're erring because of their lives. So now they're thinking that
Pray over.
that they can do
Jesus
whatever
wept.
they want, be as wicked as they want, and all of a sudden all they gotta do is say Jesus forgive me on their deathbed, and everything is all cool. Or they can have a plate of pork, and all they gotta do is pray over it, and
Time,
it'll
bro.
be fine. Okay. Yeah, Jesus wept,
That's
and,
for
and
real.
everything is all good. Or they out there committing adultery, this, that, there. All these
Time.
things that the scriptures say not to do, they're
Yeah,
justifying them in their
and
wickedness, man.
I'm
Okay, and
over
they got them going
by their
according to their lives,
likeness.
man. They're not actually giving
I'm
them
just start over.
correction.
Behold, I am against
Okay, go ahead.
them that prophesy false
Was that verse
dreams,
32?
said the Lord, and do tell them and cause my people to err by their lies and by their likeness. Yet I have sent them not, nor commanded them.
Mm-hmm.
Come.
All right, he sent them not. He ain't commanded, man. He
So
just sent them
they use
as
that.
prophets of his
So I
mouth.
just said that they use
He
that to
didn't send them to be an
try to get
extension
you to
of
hear them.
Yahweh
Well, the
Shai
Lord
being his
told me to tell you
mouthpiece.
this, or like I
Okay,
said, I had a
they
dream, I
don't
had a
have that
vision
spirit, man.
about
The
you,
Most High
man,
ain't
and you
dealing
was
with them in
doing
that
this and
fashion.
that. They
All
use
right,
that, like you said,
because
to make you come into them.
God, go
So
ahead.
next time they'll charge you money. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, like you said, you go into a church and they checking your bank account. You know what I'm saying? You got to have an ATM. You know, they got to see. You got to have your card swiped and all that extra stuff, man. They do that, and like you said, just to get something from you, man. They're not trying to give you salvation. They're trying to take from you salvation, man. Right.
Yep, and what they do, they got the nicest three-piece suits, you know, best smelling colognes and
Come.
all that, you know, to make it look like the Lord's dealing with them. Okay, but in actuality, no, man, that's
For
all a
real.
front
That's what they
for
say.
the outward appearance, man. Okay, that's that making gain look like godliness, man. That's the whole MO of the church. Okay, if I look a certain way, that means the Lord is dealing with me. I'm blessed.
Right, right.
So if you yeah, and that's what and that because of that, you
Man,
got most of our people walking down the
good point.
streets of America through the highways and hedges where the real men of the Lord
That's right,
are,
Akia.
but not even batting an eye at them because they don't look like
No,
these
that was it,
pastors
bro.
out here, man. But hey, that's all good because they weren't chosen to get it, man. They were chosen to be destroyed, okay, for following, you know.
Isaiah
Did you
chapter
have any other precepts, brother?
42, verse
All right,
8
get
and 9.
real
Isaiah
quick
chapter 42,
Isaiah
verse 8.
42,
Verse
Isaiah
8.
chapter 42.
I am the Lord, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to be graven images. Verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and the new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Right before they spring forth, the Most High tells you of something, man. He actually give us the understanding. And what are the things that he's telling us? They're written in the scriptures, man. They're written. So how can you say that this is
Man,
sealed when that's where he's telling us everything that's going to happen before? He's telling us about the mark of the beast. He's telling us about the microchip. All these things that are happening right now before our very eyes. World War III.
that's
All
right,
these
brother.
things are actually written in the scriptures, man. And he's telling us of it. And so he's revealing the secret unto his servants, the prophets, that they can go in through the scriptures and actually break those things in
We
the right way,
like
shed
they
light
don't want
on them,
people
and
to
give
be in the know
understanding to
because when
prepare
people
the
start
people,
asking
man.
questions, you know what I'm saying,
So what are they talking?
that
So
bank
what these
account
pastors be talking
decrease.
about? Oh, that's
So
sealed.
you want to
We
keep
can't go
preaching
into
to them,
that. This,
like you
that, that.
said,
No,
the
man,
smooth
we ain't
things.
talking word.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
all
Stuff that
those
they want
hell's
to
gonna
hear,
have to
man.
break loose.
Like, how you
So
gonna tell
what the
me
scripture said?
that, you know what I'm saying, like, you preaching me about prospering when you already there, though? You like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
giving you my money. Like, why you want to share some of your wealth with me, though? Like, you the one balling.
Yeah,
Man, and you telling me this my
yeah,
season. This your
yeah. That's
season.
these guys
It's
that
gonna
purple
come. You know all that
hella
stuff, man.
TV jets. All these guys, they
It's
got
been your
fucking
season
sixty
for the
million dollar
last 50
jets.
years.
Okay, they draw off. They flying
You
off
know,
in helicopters. These
when
people
when your
getting
time gonna
ninety two
come, man?
Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying? You got eight.
Man,
Yeah, yeah,
right,
exactly. But
right.
they got
It's
enough
supposed to
money
be
to
about the
bail.
scriptures, but you know what
Yeah,
you're
they
about.
got enough money to bail a lot of people out of their issues that they're going, man. But nah, what do? They just take, like you said. You know, build up their bank. Hey, buy this book.
Right.
I got this book deal now. Like, bro, yeah, but you write books. You know what I'm saying? The only book that you need. That's why I said, make it. I mentioned many
Right.
books when you read
You
Ecclesiastes
selling
chapter
it.
12. This is the main book right here, the Bible. You don't need
That's
no
right,
other
brother.
book
That's right.
for that. You know, and also and especially to sell it. Now, if you're gonna write a book, cool. Then you got enough money. You should be just handing that out to help the people.
No, brother, I ain't
The
have
scriptures,
anything.
yeah, the scriptures say freely you have received, freely give.
Go.
But what these guys do, they charge them out the ass for everything.
Yahweh, by Shem,
You know.
Yahweh Shah.
So that was it I had on that. Did you have any other precepts or anything on? Okay,
Shalom.
well, shit, well, Lord, we're gonna close up then. Lord willing, that was edifying. Okay, well, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, the apostle, elder, great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.